What's up, Iron Family? It's Will Corbin here. A lot of people's been asking me recently the history and the story of Iron Covenant and how it got started. I was in the Army for 4 years. I was airborne infantryman. I was stationed in Fort Richardson, Alaska. I went into the Army weighing about 147 pounds, real small fella. Once I got to the Army, there's a lot of big guys around me, a lot of small guys too. Got linked up with a real good buddy of mine. His name was Lee Rose. I'm gonna make a whole video about him later on, going more into like how he got me started and everything. Anyway, I got up to about 217 pounds, my heaviest in the Army, and I was always lean. I never had any fat, bulky times of my life. It was all, I just lean bulk, I guess you could call it, or clean bulk, however the hell you want to call it. I got the biggest in Afghanistan in 2012. I was there 2011, 2012. Once I got out of the Army, I started getting real complacent, got real lazy, got back home with all my friends, you know, fell off the gym, lost a lot of weight, got down to about 175 pounds. My brothers, they actually started lifting right after I quit lifting. I had a motorcycle accident and I broke my wrist and I fractured 3 fingers. And I milked that excuse for a way longer. It's been healed up and I kept milking the excuse. I was lazy and complacent. I was comfortable with not going to the gym. I was comfortable with where I was in life. So my brothers, they were actually starting the gym. They got back into it. They were talking shit, trying to get me going back in the gym. And again, I just kept milking the pain in my hand. And I was looking for something down deep. I was trying to find some kind of motivation, something to get me going again. And I kept looking for an external source, you know, like maybe if I see the right video, maybe if I talk to the right person, or one day I'm just gonna wake up and I'm gonna be motivated. Well, that day never happened. I realized if you want the shit, you gotta get it. So I came up with a quote. Quote's actually on the back of this shirt right here. It actually says, "The animal lives within. All you have to do is open the cage." So with that being said, the motivation I was looking for was inside of me the entire time. I was looking for it from somewhere else and I just had to like open the fucking cage, you know. The animal lives within. Like, I can't stress that enough. Everybody, your animal lives within you too. If you're looking for motivation elsewhere, it's inside. So dig deep instead of looking elsewhere, you know. I got that quote, it was a good quote, and I put it on the back of some tank tops. And I was working out at another gym, actually Workout Anytime. It's been shut down now in Anderson. So anyway, got 3 tank tops made, a bunch of people there. Actually, I was floating around several gyms, you know. Several people was like, "Man, that's a sick quote, where'd you get it?" And I'm like, well, actually, it's my quote, you know, I made the quote up. And they were wanting to buy some of the shirts. So once I had enough people's interest, I made a shit ton of shirts, you know. Came up with Iron Covenant, the name. The word covenant is like a sacred promise, an unbreakable bond. And so every single day that you wake up, you have to renew your vows to the iron. Like, you can quit. You're one day away from quitting whatever it is you're doing, right? Every morning when you wake up, you have to make the decision, like, am I gonna shovel this breakfast down my throat? I'm tired, I didn't sleep too good. Excuses like overflowing you every morning, trying to get you not to go to the gym. Well, so every morning you have to like remember and like retake that quote, retake that Iron Covenant to yourself, and you have to get it, even though when you don't feel like getting it, you have to attack the big picture. You're making this oath with the iron, and you got to get in there and get that shit. Every day you have to renew the quote. Like I said, you're one day away from quitting all the time. But with that being said, if you haven't started, you're one day from starting. Right now. You can start right now. Just start eating right, eating better. Hell, even if it's not fitness related, you can improve your fucking life right now. You can start right now. Anyway, we'll go back to the shirts. My first shirts were gray. I had some gray shirts just like this made. I sold a lot of them. A lot of people were super interested in them. Everybody started asking for more colors, so I got a lot more colors made, and like a motivational shirt for myself turned into a clothing line per se. Shit ton of different shirts, different designs, everything was going really good. A lot of my military family was showing mad love and support. I had guys in Alabama, Alaska, Washington, Florida, all over, California, Las Vegas, well, Nevada, you know, all over helping me represent my brand, and I had guys deploying to Iraq and Afghanistan taking pictures with my gear over there, so that was awesome. So then we moved to a protein and pre-workout. We got our own brand of protein and pre-workout going on, and I know I keep saying we. I mean, I did this myself, but it's a group effort. Without you and everybody else in here, I'm nothing, you know. Iron Covenant is nothing without the Iron family. So I'm always gonna say we. I always tell everybody, this is our gym, this isn't mine, anything. This is just as much yours as it is mine. When you actually sign up for the gym, you get a fucking, you know, a key to the front door. So this is literally your gym. You have a key 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we got the protein and pre-workout going. That turned out really great. Like again, mad support. It took several months to get like a good formula down for the pre-workout, something that was a good happy medium for everyone, because you can't just make supplements for yourself. You have to, like, you know, attack the majority. So that's what we did with the pre-workout. A really good pump. Actually, we're sold out of protein at the moment, but our pre-workout's available on our website. It's ironcovenantfc.com. Just click on the store tab and it'll show you all of our shirts, all of our apparel. We've got shirts, joggers, hats. We got fucking everything. I was looking for other ways to help get the name out there a little bit more. So I actually started selling my apparel in like a local motorcycle shop, Boneyard Cycles. Started selling some of my shirts and stuff at Workout Anytime. And then I had several buddies, like I said, helping me sell the shirts. So that was really good. I have a little son. His room became overran with, it turned into my Iron Covenant storage room. I had boxes of shirts, boxes of hats, boxes of protein and pre-workout. So all of his toys slowly made their way to the living room. And the living room became his new bedroom. So I rented a little 1,000 square foot like storage building. I took all those boxes and put in there. And I didn't have nowhere near 1,000 square foot of boxes. So I'm in this huge, like small, but apparently like, it looked huge, like little warehouse, 1,000 square foot warehouse. Turned into a little hangout. All my buddies started hanging out there, and I brought a bench press. I had a bench press at the house. I brought it there. Everybody just kept benching. So eventually started missing gym days, hanging out there, just hitting bench press and squat, you know. So I went out and bought a Smith machine with Iron Covenant's money, the money we made from the shirts. So then I have this little hangout. I got a little ab roller, a Smith machine, and a bench press. And it's the bench press, the cheap ass ones that the actual bars are separate than the bench, so it's like super unstable. And for squats, we would just slide the poles up. It's super unstable, but we made it work. Slowly over time, we started buying a little more odds and ends things, and then everybody kept saying, dude, you need to turn this into a gym. People would pay money to train here with you and to train here with this equipment. There's nothing like this here. So I was like, man, there's no way people's gonna pay to work out in this like shithole. There's like dirt and like busted concrete and cracks and bugs and spiders, and there's a fucking snake. We found a snake under the fucking refrigerator. The way we knew he was there is he was eating a mouse. We heard him eat the mouse. That's a whole nother story. Maybe we'll talk about that some other time. So sure enough, I made a Facebook post. I got a shit ton of people to share it. People were coming fucking to sign up for the gym. It was awesome. I was working at Boneyard Cycles as a motorcycle mechanic, and so I would open the gym from 5 p.m. until. People were in there late as hell working out. People were waiting on me there when I get off work. So luckily I only worked about 5 minutes down the road. So when I get off at 5 at Boneyard, I would haul ass over here and I'd have people waiting on me, busting down the door ready to get it in. So that was awesome and exciting. And I slowly weaned away from Boneyard and went full-time with the gym once it got enough members to almost sustain itself. We went from 1,000 square foot, the unit next to us opened up. So I legit took a Sawzall and cut a fucking hole in the wall to join 2 units together. We turned a huge, like we were turning pages quickly. We were gonna have one of our members run through the wall, but the fucking studs weren't spaced out. He's a wide fella. He wouldn't have made it through. The studs would have stopped him. That would have made a great video. Cut the hole in the wall on a Friday. We spent all weekend painting the floors, painting the walls, building an office, and no shit, before the floors dried, we found out about the current building that we're in became open for rent. Like $800 worth of fucking wood, screws, paint, all down the drain. Part of me wanted to stay there because this was a big jump. The bills were gonna double, everything doubled. With the same members that we had there. So it's a big risk where we were to here. Took the risk, made the jump 24/7 right away. That fucking changed the entire game. We were super limited to the hours. That also let me have a little bit of time for myself. I was here, shit, at least from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 7 days a week until we got the 24-hour system. So that saved me a bunch of time. And it also allowed the people that work different shifts to come in and get some time in the Iron Covenant, you know. So where we are now, 4,000 square foot building, 1,000 square foot for like bathrooms and office space and whatnot, storage. But we've got big plans. I'm probably trying to buy a building at the beginning of the year. And if it doesn't work out till we can do that, then we'll hold it down here for another year. Just keep fucking laying building blocks down, building that shit up. All we do here is motivate each other, and we feed off of each other and thrive off each other. If you're in town, if you're in Anderson or locals, anywhere around Anderson, surrounding area, swing by the gym. I guarantee you there's nowhere like this around here. The environment, the vibe, the energy, the lion, the animal, whatever the fuck your animal is, you walk through these doors and fucking cage doors rip open. So if you want a damn great workout, you want to be around some damn motivated people, come in the fucking Iron Covenant, 903 West Park Drive. Get in here and let's shred some shit together. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I want to give a shout out to Akira Official for video and everything. This video is going to be badass because of him. Again, thanks everyone, and make sure you come by and check out our apparel online.